Welcome back to the channel, guys. In my last video I said I was going to just do a little test of the close call feature on the UBC 125 XLT. Before I start, I know there's many variables, RF power and frequency and everything else, but what I've done is I've connected the UBC 125 XLT onto my collinear, which is mounted on the side of my house. I'm going to go walking up the road. I'm using my GPS watch. The antenna itself on the side of the house will predominantly be line of sight anyway, and I'm going to go out with my one of my Bofeng UV9Rs. It's probably putting out about 3.5 watts. So I'll be on a 2 meter frequency. Obviously I'm going to put a call out to see if the frequency is occupied as well, so you might hear that as well. And just so I'm not walking for the sake of it, I've also activated my Amazon Echo so I can actually drop in and listen, so I'm not just walking for the sake of it. I don't expect I'll be going too far at all. I probably won't even leave the cul-de-sac that I'm in, based on my previous experience with the close call feature. And this afternoon I'm going to go over to East Midlands Airport to see if I can listen in onto any air traffic using the close call feature. As you're probably aware that most airports do have ATIS, which gives runway and weather information. So anyway, let's see how I get on, and I'll come back to you shortly.
HKO portable. Anybody on frequency? This is 2E1 HKO portable. Anybody on frequency? This is 2E1 HKO portable. Anybody on frequency?
Good afternoon, guys. Well, good afternoon here from East Midlands Airport here in the central part of England on a nice spring day. Somebody just doing a touch and go there. You can just see the tower at the other side of the aerodrome there. Anyway, I just wanted to demonstrate, or should I say not to demonstrate, close call feature on the stock antenna on the Uniden UBC 125 XLT. Now, the close call feature, I'll just switch it on and just give a demonstration of what to select. I believe Chris at Digital Analogue Ham also has these settings. If you press function, hold, I'm doing this all with one hand. Click the top knob, which is close call mode. Go down to close call only. Click again, and there we are. Now, there's one thing you need to note. This airport obviously has an ATIS frequency, which broadcasts more or less 24/7. Now, I'm not picking it up on this side of the aerodrome, nor do I actually pick up any aircraft that have actually departed. I've just had a Ryanair flight depart, and once they've taken off, they have to radio in, or they are requested to give their passing level before they get passed on to either, from here it'll be Manchester or London air traffic control. But anyway, I'm picking absolute nothing up, but I would expect to at least get ATIS. So bear in mind, this is using the stock antenna. My car is probably 10 yards away from here. You can't actually see it, but I've connected my 270 mag mounted antenna, and also I cannot receive ATIS. But just to give you an idea of how strong the ATIS signal is, if I click scan,
571 East Midlands 2181027. Basic service remaining outside of controlled airspace.
This is East Midlands radar now.
Coach 1027, stay again, squawk code. Still the government control.
Golf Hotel Foxtrot, score 4571.
I'll lock that out and get to ATIS, which I should look at.
Level 7.
There's ATIS.
Surface wind 160, 7 knots, varying between 140 and 220 degrees. Cav OK, temperature +1 and 1, dew point -1.
Anyway, I hope you liked this short video. So don't expect to be sitting at an airport and expect something to hear anything on close call with the stock antenna. Hope you enjoyed this short video. 7-3. Hi guys, just a quick one before I go. My filming location at the time I did this video was the one on the right, 933 metres away approximately from the air traffic control tower. But I'm quite close to the runway. The image in the middle is off Flight Radar 24. I had two scanners with me at the time, and at the time this was happening, I did have the scanner itself connected to my 270 antenna on the roof. I know it's not tuned for the airband frequency, but I would imagine the gain is quite more substantial than the stock antenna on the scanner itself. Again, I got no hits on close call, and the other scanner I could hear the transmission, and this was at the point the air traffic control wanted to know the aircraft's passing altitude and give the aircraft its new heading, and passed it on to London Air Traffic Control. Again, no hits. The one on the left hand side, again, I was using the 270 mag mount, so I drove a bit closer around some of the service roads to the airport. I couldn't stop or film this because it's a red route. If I stop, I get a fine. I wasn't really prepared to pay the extortionate car parking prices on the short stay car parks, but I did get a hit at 160 metres away. Okay, so anyway, as I mentioned before, it's all going to be down to many variables such as RF power and frequency, whether you get a hit or not. But if any of you guys recommend an antenna for the handheld to take it out portable, feel free to mention them in the comments. So catch you in the next one. 7-3 once again. All the best.